Hi everyone, we've got the question 7, a vectors question. So it says figure 2 shows a sketch of a straight line L. The line L passes through the points A and B relative to a fixed origin O. The point A has a position vector of 2i minus 3j plus 5k, and the point B has position vector 5i add 6j plus 8k. Find out A to B. So to start this question off, A to B. So if we want to go from A to B, we need to go from A to O, and then we need to go from O to B. And going from A to O is minus O to A. So to go from A to B, we're going to do minus the position vector O to A and plus O to B. And we're given both of those position vectors in the question. So therefore we have minus 2 add 5 is 3, and then we have minus 3, which is 3 add 6 is 9, and then we have minus 5 plus 8 is 3. So A to B is the vector 3i add 9j add 3k. Part B. It says, given that the point P lies on L such that the magnitude of A to P is equal to 2 times the magnitude of B to P. Find the possible position vectors of P. 4 marks. So we've got 2 different scenarios going on here. Let's examine both of our options. So I've called them option 1 and option 2. Option 1 here. Let's imagine that the point P lies in between A and B. So in order for it to be the case that the magnitude of A to P is going to be double that of B to P, because if B to P is 1, and you've got to say that A to P is double it, okay? So here, this expression in the question is saying whatever A to P is, it's twice of B to P. So here, we have got B to P, and then A to P is twice it. So that's the position of P that is one of the possible options, okay, that meets the criteria. Now let's consider maybe option 2, maybe P is not in between A and B. And let's consider how this one's going to work. So in this case, A to P here is going to be double of what B to P is. So if that's the case, these 3 are going to be sort of like equally spaced out, because that is like 1 part, and that bit there is like 2 parts, is double. So that's the other position, other place that P can be. So there's our 2 scenarios that both satisfy the criteria. So let's have a look. I'm going to go the option 2 one first, okay? So what I've called option 2 is this one here, option 2. Let's imagine that B is in between let's imagine that P is outside of A and B. So here's our picture. There's our line. Make it a bit clearer that that's our line. And there we're going to say that P is like that. Okay, so there's our line L, like so. So how are we going to get from O to P? Because we want the position vector of P in both of these scenarios. So first of all, in this particular setup, we're going to go from the origin to A to get on the line. And then we're going to do one lot of AB, and we're going to do another lot of AB. So in this case, we're going to do O to P is O to A plus 2 lots of A to B. We already found out what A to B was in the previous part of the question. We're given what O to A is, so we have everything we need there for that scenario. So it's going to be 2i minus 3j add 5k plus 2 lots of A to B. And when you work that out, that gives you 8i add 15j plus 11k. So that's one of our scenarios. Now let's look at the other option. The other option is if P lies in between the 2 points A and B on our line L. So what we got here, how do we go from O to P in this second scenario? So to go from O to P in our second scenario, we're going to go O to A to get onto the line. And then we're going to do 2/3 of whatever A to B is. Because if these are if these lengths, magnitudes, are in the length 1 to 2, then that means that this is 2/3 of that gap, and that is 1/3 of that whole gap there. So we're going to need to do 2/3 of A to B in order to get from A to P. So we get onto the line to get A, and then we go from A to P, which is 2/3 of A to B. Again, we know A to B from earlier in the question, and we know O to A. So we just work out 2/3 of it, add them together, and that's our position vector for that one. So I think I don't think that's a very easy question, a little bit tricky. I think the trickiest thing is just kind of visualizing the two possible places where P could be, and understanding that that magnitude symbol is just talking about the length of the vectors. So that's the key, to think about that one in terms of length. I hope you found that helpful. I'll see you in the next video.